Hello, welcome to Andrew's Adventures Summer Edition. Here we are at Lake Benmore. We're heading down to Lake Te Anau for our summer holidays, cruising with Dexterous, our Hartley TS16. So we've just stopped at Boat Harbour at Otamataha. Yeah, and just had a picnic, and yeah, it's pretty amazing here. I'll just pan around so you can see. So the beautiful little creek with a wee jetty on it, and check out all the boats. So looking back to the launching ramp and looking out towards the entrance to Lake Benmore. And it's a gorgeous day, prime New Zealand New Year's camping and boating. So just walking along the track to the main part of the lake, and looks like the creek's got a couple of sides to it. More mooring over there. Lots of willow trees. Beautiful spot for ducks. Good morning, here we are at Mossburn Country Park. We've just spent the night in the cabin after our long drive yesterday, so we're just getting the boat ready, just filling up with some water. This is a great place to stay. They've got llamas, they've got sheep, they've got peacocks, and a fairy forest for the kids. Yeah, so we're just going to head into Te Anau today, grab a coffee, and then go to Boat Harbour and start rigging up. So here we are on the Te Anau waterfront in this beautiful old boat called Faith, who takes people on tours. I've seen lots of videos about it, so pretty happy to see it in real life. Okay, here we are, just leaving Boat Harbour, towing little rat bag, and we're just motoring out. It's an absolutely gorgeous day on Lake Te Anau today. So we're just at the heads of Boat Harbour, heading out towards Middle Fiord, and look at that. So these mountains dead ahead are the Murchison Mountains, and this is where the takahi live, one of New Zealand's rarest flightless birds, and we're not allowed to actually go on land on those mountains there, or even on the foreshore. So yeah, just to help preserve the takahi habitat. Here we are just motoring up behind Doubtful Island at the head of Middle Sound, and it is just idyllic. In the words of another cruising yachty, it's a bit like Jurassic Park. And look at those amazing Murchison Mountains. Just awe-inspiring.
Okay, here we are. What a beautiful evening. You cannot get better than this. With the Fiordland Mountains all around us. This is the middle of summer and there's snow on the top. I've tried fishing, no luck yet, so Belinda's cooking dinner. We have a beautiful little boat just beside us with a couple in it. And it's just us. So fabulous, looking forward to a nice peaceful night.
So here we are this morning. It's a little bit overcast, but we're just going for a row in the dinghy. We're just setting off towards the beach. And there are our neighbours for the night. They're just leaving in the distance there. So there's Dexterous anchored in the bay of Doubtful Island. And last night we had a very friendly eel come and visit us, very inquisitive eel. Brent managed to touch his tail, he got a heck of a fright. Here we are, just motor sailing down Middle Fiord. We've just got the jib up because the wind's following us. And there's not much wind, so we've still got the motor going.
Okay, here we are. We've made it out to the main part of Middle Fiord. And the wind is so good, we've cut the engine and set the sails. So it's absolutely fabulous. So we've got a tailwind pushing us down up the fiord. And that's the Murchison Mountains side where the Takahi Reserve is, I mentioned the other day. So we're not allowed on there. And this is the northern side of the fiord. And we're allowed on that side. There's Skipper Belinda. Down to the main part of Lake Te Anau, entrance to this middle arm. And the left there is the islands that we've just come on the inside of, between the mainland and the islands there. So it's all going very well, perfect sailing. We kind of had a destination in mind, but we might well pass that easily, so we'll see how we go for the day.
Okay, we're currently motoring down the southwest arm of Middle Fiord. We've come around and sailed round the point there. So off to the left hand side is the northwest arm, and we just came around the point and dropped the sails because there's a bit of an acceleration zone with the wind, with the hills being quite close together. But look at those mountains, aren't they stunning? Yeah, and that's where we're heading. Look at this amazing waterfall. We've just found the most idyllic little beach to have dinner on. And here's Dexterous, anchored out in a little sheltered bay. And the wind's pretty blowing out in the sound, but we're nice and sheltered. So here we are gunk holing up the southwest arm of Middle Fiord and Lake Te Anau. So it was a pretty breezy rolly night last night, so we've decided to stay put and just hide up this creek and just enjoy the fabulous day. Just going for a row around our little bay, and that's the beach that we had dinner on last night, and you might be able to see Dexterous's mast just at the head of the creek there.